Hey, this is Steve from RV to Cycle. Today I'm going to be repairing the bungee cords on our Fiamma bicycle cover. If that interests you, you might want to hang on. If you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that we use a Fiamma bike cover when we're towing the bikes back behind. And we've had that thing since 2020, middle of the year 2020. It's been a lot of miles on this van. And one of the things that has happened is that the elastic within the bungee cord, there's one on top and one on bottom, has disintegrated. So today we're going to replace that. I ordered 25 feet of bungee cord through Amazon, which came from Paracord Planet. I want to reuse this hook, and to do that I've got to get it off of this. So I have some cutters here, and what I'm going to do is cut it close to the wire. As you can see, I'm pretty close there. That's about as close as I could get. And the next thing to do, take this guy off, be able to reuse it. Alright, so I lost the original portion of the video where I was actually taping the new cord to the old one. So this is a simulation. So just butt the ends up against each other and just use duct tape and wrap it as tight as you can. Now you want to wrap it tighter than this, because this is again a simulation. So what I'm going to do is grabbing about 10 to 12 inches from this point, and I'm just going to pull the bungee. And you can see I got about 6 inches through. Now the downside is it gets all this thing bunched up, which will eventually impede what I'm trying to do. I've positioned the hook that's on the extraction end of this cover so that I can get a little bit more leverage. Now I'm going to walk down here to the end of the hallway. I'm going to pull the cover toward the new bungee, and that's what I was afraid was going to happen. I pulled too hard. So now I have new bungee about 1/3 of the way through. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just push the new bungee through the pocket, and so far it's going pretty good. Have to get the cover as straight as possible so that this pocket is straight. So what I'm doing is I'm holding one end of the bungee, this end, and then I'm pushing the cover toward the entry point of the new bungee. And then I pull the wrinkles out and do it again. Almost to the exit point. Cue the band. There's the tape. All right, I'm all the way through. Next step, put the hooks on. All right, now that I got this guy completely extracted from the cover, I measured it. This guy is 6'4", plus there's another inch on this end, and it'd be another inch on this end, which guess what? That's going to make it 6.5 feet long. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. It just slips on just like that. You could just take this end, you could tie a knot in it and call it good. because once you get pressure on that knot, it's really not going to come back through like that. Now, when we put the hooks back on, we used wire, and this is the wire that was on the original bungee. I just used a couple pairs of pliers and was able to get it off and then put it on, and that works just fine. But as I mentioned, you could tie a knot in it, or you can use a zip tie. So to use a zip tie, what you should do is this: fold it, then get some tape and tape it. And you want to tape it as tight as you can. It doesn't have to look pretty, because it is just a temporary measure. And then get a zip tie. Don't get one that's too skinny, don't get one that's too fat. Get one, as Goldilocks says, is just right. Put that zip tie on there, and I'm going to take it a little bit closer to the end and put some oomph on it. You could use pliers if you choose. And once you have that done, then take the duct tape off. And that's how it's going to look without the duct tape. Cut it. And because we have a hook to deal with and we don't want excess here, we're going to clip this as well. As you can see, we're using the very end of the cutters. But we got it. That's it. Now that we have the top bungee cord replaced, we're going to repeat those same steps to replace the bottom bungee cord. Hope you found this video useful. Hope it gives you some encouragement to do some of these do-it-yourself things. Save you some money. This is a lot cheaper than buying a brand new cover. So, you know, if that doesn't fit your personality, look out, Amazon. Here we come. There's a link for this product in my Amazon store. Right there. Again, thanks for watching. See you soon.